Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum and one of the world's most prominent cryptocurrency experts, has discussed three major potential for the Shiba Inu ecosystem within the cryptocurrency industry. Specifically, one of them is driving Shiba Army mad since its discovery might drastically alter the course of the game. Do not stop watching this video before the credits roll. Disclaimer: you may be asking what caused this mass hysteria among the sheeple. Here it is, then. Buterin recently made reference to a promising development involving inflation-resistant stablecoins, which is good news for Shiba Inus. Already existing inside the cryptocurrency market are stablecoins, or digital currencies that are backed by something more reliable, such government-issued currency or physical commodities. With the current inflationary tide, however, it is becoming clear that a stablecoin alone is not sufficient. Buterin thinks a stablecoin with the ability to endure inflation is what's needed. Is there more going on here? Buterin reportedly told Cointelegraph that creating a stablecoin that can withstand even US dollar hyperinflation would be a great opportunity. If you can come up with something that will help those suffering through it right now, then do it. Buterin didn't offer any advice on how to accomplish this, but it does bring up the topic of Buterin's own stablecoin, the Shiba Inu. In the Shiba Inu community, newcomers to the Shiba Inu industry may be unaware that a stablecoin has been in development for over a year. Recently, a pool was established to determine which reliable asset the Shiba Inu community preferred Shiba tied to. Furthermore, the dev team has said that it is being particularly cautious to ensure that the same thing does not happen with AI after the collapse on Luna. The team has put in the time and effort to learn from the mistakes of other stablecoins so that when she launches, she doesn't fail. So, progress is being made in that direction. However, as it has not yet been released, could it be modified by the development team to become the inflation-resistant stablecoin that Buterin mentioned? In fact, Roshi stated in 2021, when the stablecoin concept was just beginning to gain traction, that she ultimately wants it to become a global stable currency that commoners in all countries can use as both a store of wealth and a means of payment. If this is the direction stablecoin is headed in, then implementing Buterin's proposal for a stablecoin that is immune to inflation shouldn't be too difficult. Nonetheless, you think, whatever the final form of the Roman 11 stablecoin becomes, it will have ties to the Shiba Inu ecosystem, in particular the Shibarium blockchain. Which reminds me, do you recall the final tally from the day before? Yay? Despite widespread speculation that it was alluding to barium, it turned out to be a countdown to the release of Sheetpedia, which didn't exactly delight everyone. A lot of people have been venting their frustration on Twitter and other social media sites, with some pointing out that the release of Herbarium was originally scheduled for the third quarter of 2022. Yet the fourth quarter of 2022 is almost over. An individual Twitter user expressed that while the community recognizes the DPH team's efforts, they would like to know more about the status of Shibarium. Hidoshi has now taken to Twitter to explain why he won't be issuing an apology. Keep in mind that I am not solely responsible for the Shiba Inu website, so while I praise Trophilus and his team for the redesign, I can see how the countdown down could have been confusing. While I have no say in the matter, any misunderstandings are completely my fault. Keep an eye out. It's up to you to decide if this kind of apology is appropriate. A new version of Shibarium has been released, so there's no need to freak out just yet. To begin, Trophilus explained that the dev team is truly sorry that they have not yet released Barium, but that the community must keep in mind that they cannot release numerous projects at once. Furthermore, Herbarium is a massive undertaking, necessitating extensive preparation to ensure its successful launch. This is apparently why they went ahead and created the Shiba Inu website's social media, where anyone can find whatever they need to know about the breed and its ecology. Here's a snippet of the tweet announcing the trophy's unveiling. We realize that some of you are disappointed regarding Shibarium since you were hoping for news regarding this topic. Not everything can go live at once, unfortunately. You need to put some serious consideration and care into it. Having a reliable hub for data and more was essential. Information is added to the site in a way that is both dynamic and immediate, depending on who is doing the delivering. It also signals the beginning of what we anticipate will be a series of releases. In order to provide details about our future release, which is scheduled for the following few days, there is currently no set release date for sheets, which is something that isn't made clear in the tweet. But first, this station offers a chance to win 100,000 sheep every day. Simply hit the subscribe button, like the video, and sound off in the comments to win. Shiba Inu is a hashtag. I wish you all the best. Now, let's talk about trophies again. Tweet? This tweet makes it sound like the Siberian rollout could take longer than expected. If online information is where we should be looking for updates, please direct us there. The public, though, would be grateful for any news at this stage. At this point, it seems that staying informed is all that matters to most individuals. So, what do you conclude now? Is this a sufficient argument to release the website instead of Siberian? If you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments area. Intriguing research, that is for sure. According to reports, Shiba Inu is on the cusp of achieving a big milestone, with only a 2% gap separating them from success. You may be wondering, what is the point? To be fair, Shiba Inu is almost at the 60% mark for long-term holders. This indicates that as of the time this film was made, 58% of Shiba Inu token holders have had their tokens for a year or more. Seriously, that's outstanding work. This is the case for a few different reasons. To begin in, a large number of long-term holders are often more stable than a mix of medium and short-term investors in an asset. This suggests that the market for tokens is somewhat stagnant. Thus, the number of HODL Shiba Inu owners is rising. Good prospects exist for the token's price to level off. Having many long-term holders is advantageous since it demonstrates a high level of trust in the asset. The fact that investors aren't selling off their tokens in this down market for cryptocurrencies indicates a certain degree of confidence in the token. In fact, it appears that this is the case with Shiba Inu. Nonetheless, what do you think? Here are the final two possibilities that Buterin mentioned in this video. Buterin suggested widespread wallet usage is one of them in response to Hoffman's worry that the current wave of dApp adoption may have already peaked. Buterin said that wallet infrastructure will simply need to be improved in the future. According to Buterin, whose viewpoint is straightforward, right now, wallet infrastructure isn't precisely where it needs to be. If the cryptocurrency market is serious about attracting a global audience of billions, there's much still to be done. Thus, any cryptocurrency project that can create wallet storage space for billions of wallets would achieve widespread adoption. In addition, this may be a fantastic opening for Shiba Inu. Buterin also predicted that Ethereum will become the de facto standard for all web-based applications if it could figure out a method to make it possible for users to log in without having to use a service like Facebook, Google, or Twitter. There was no indication that he had begun developing this. It's an opportunity, he said. And if it's a chance for Ethereum, it might just be a chance for Shiba Inu, too. Having said that, this video has reached its conclusion. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining. Additionally, please share your thoughts on the discussion thread. For the YouTube algorithm, this is a huge benefit. I'd appreciate it if you could also show this video to as many people as possible. Let's get the word out.